Welcome to the Real Japan Podcast. Today we're doing a deep dive into something pretty exciting, actually. It's about unlocking Tokyo's accommodation scene, which, maybe surprisingly, can be affordable and really high quality. So if you've kind of written off Tokyo thinking, oh, it's just too pricey for a decent stay, well, stick around. We might just change your mind. We're going to show you how you can really experience this amazing city, without totally breaking the bank or skimping on comfort.
Exactly. Yeah, the common thinking for ages really has been Tokyo equals super expensive hotels. So our mission here in this deep dive is to kind of bust that myth wide open. We've dug through a ton of research, looked at firsthand insights, just to show the incredible value that's actually out there. This deep dive, it pulls together the absolute must-know info recommendations we've really checked out for quality, for comfort, so you can plan your trip feeling, really confident. And hey, to make things super easy, there's a link right in the description for the complete guide. It's got direct booking links for every place we talk about today.
Okay, great. So let's just tackle the big one straight away. Everyone says Tokyo is one of the priciest cities for hotels. Is that always true? Or is there something we're missing?
That's definitely the narrative, yeah. And look, Tokyo can be expensive, no doubt about it. But what's really interesting is how the city mixes that crazy urban buzz with these hidden pockets of genuine affordability. What our research shows is this real shift. You're seeing high quality places now that honestly compete with mid-range hotels in, other major cities globally. It's evolved really to meet different visitor needs. And for this deep dive, our criteria were super strict. Every single place had to have amazing guest reviews. We're talking 8 out of 10 or higher on booking.com. And the price, consistently under 15,000 per night.
Wow, okay. An 8 out of 10 minimum and under 15,000 yen in Tokyo. That feels like stretching the definition of budget.
Yeah.
But what does that actually get you on the ground? Are we talking bare bones rooms, or do these places genuinely offer, good comfort and amenities?
Oh, they absolutely punch above their weight. Seriously. You can expect spotlessly clean rooms, really well-maintained private rooms, and convenience is key, right? So great access to Tokyo's amazing public transport. That's a given. You'll also find the staff are consistently friendly, helpful. They'll help with directions, restaurant tips, that kind of thing. And amenities. Think reliable free Wi-Fi essential. Modern bathrooms, comfy beds, and, this is important, good soundproofing. Huge plus in a city like Tokyo. Plus, all the places we picked are in safe, well-connected neighborhoods.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. But I'm curious, if someone's purely focused on the absolute lowest price, why aren't names like APA Hotel or Toyoko Inn on this list? They're everywhere, and usually the first ones people think of for budget Japan trips.
That's a really good question. And yeah, those chains are definitely budget friendly, and you see them all over Tokyo. But the thing is, they often just dip below that 8 out of 10 guest rating standard we set. Many are around 7.5. We really wanted to focus on options that consistently beat that quality level, even if the price is similar, or sometimes even better. It's about the value, you see, not just the rock bottom price tag.
Right. Value over just cheapness. Got it. Okay, let's switch to strategy then. If you want the best possible rate, what's the number one tip for getting those good prices in Tokyo?
Timing. It really comes down to timing your booking.
Yeah.
For the best prices, generally, we really recommend booking at least 3 months out. But, and this is crucial if you're planning to go during peak season, like cherry blossoms, late March, early April, or for the autumn leaves, mid-October to mid-December, then you need to book even earlier. Think 6 months, maybe even more. Seriously. Prices can easily double during those times and also during big holidays like Golden Week in early May or over New Year's. On the flip side, the sweet spot for savings, often mid-January to early March and then again late May to late June. Those tend to be the most competitive periods.
Okay, booking window is key. What about location? Does picking a certain neighborhood really impact the overall budget, thinking beyond just the nightly room cost?
Oh, absolutely. It makes a huge difference, but it's kind of nuanced. So yeah, places right near huge stations like Shibuya or Tokyo Station might look pricier per night, but staying there could save you a fair bit on transport costs day to day. Think about it, a 30-minute train ride, that can be, $330 each way? Do that a couple of times a day for a week. It adds up fast. So it can eat up any savings you thought you made on a cheaper hotel further out. That said, areas like Asakusa or Ikebukuro, they often have better nightly rates, but still offer fantastic access to the transport network. It's about finding that balance, hotel cost versus your travel time and fares within the city.
Makes sense. Balancing act. So thinking about the rooms themselves, what's realistic to expect? Size-wise, amenity-wise? And are there any sneaky hidden fees we should watch out for in Japan?
Okay. Room size. Expect compact. Let's be clear on that. Usually around 12 to 18 square meters for a standard private room. And this is the kicker, they're so cleverly designed, like incredibly functional. You'll see things like beds raised up with storage space underneath, amenities mounted on the walls, smart bathroom layouts. They use every single inch. It's quite impressive, actually. Amenity-wise, you can pretty much count on good free Wi-Fi, air conditioning that works well, comfy beds, private bathrooms, basic toiletries, all standard. Many places also have laundry facilities, vending machines, maybe a simple breakfast option sometimes for a little extra cost. And then you get unique perks at some places. Like we mentioned Dormy Inn. They often have an onsen, a hot spring bath, and free late-night ramen.
Free ramen and an onsen.
Yeah.
In a budget hotel. Okay, that's definitely not what I'd expect. That's pretty cool. And talking about what you get for your money, hidden fees, is that something to worry about? And how does Japan's famous cleanliness stack up at this price point?
Generally, pricing in Japanese hotels is pretty transparent, even the budget ones. It's quite refreshing, actually. Most rates you see quoted will include tax and service charges right up front. Much easier than in some other countries. But it's always smart to just double check, See if there are any potential extra charges for things like, say, a very late check-in or maybe using an in-room safe, though that's less common in these kinds of places. And cleanliness. Okay, this is a big one. Japanese budget properties, they maintain way higher standards of cleanliness than you'd find in similarly priced hotels in, well, most other major cities. It's just part of the service culture. Deeply ingrained. You can really trust your room will be spotless, regardless of the price you paid.
Okay, this is all great background. You've given us the strategy, what to expect. So now, the big question. Where are these places? I know you've done the hard work sifting through tons of options. So let's hear about these 9 specific hotels that really tick all the boxes. Great quality, good value, authentic Tokyo feel.
Absolutely. Let's get into the list. First up, number 1, UN Plan Kagurazaka. This is a really modern spot, but it has a nice local vibe. It's in Kagurazaka, which people sometimes call Tokyo's Little Paris's super charming area. What's great here, especially for the price, is things like a free breakfast. They serve in a stylish communal kitchen, and it has a rooftop terrace. Nice views. Feels way more upscale than it costs.
Little Paris, cool. Okay, next. What about something with maybe a bit more of a design edge or a social buzz?
Right, for that, check out YSL Hostels Tokyo. Number 2, don't let the hostel name fool you completely. It's more boutique style in this cool converted warehouse in Hachibori. The ground floor has this great cafe bar that's really popular with guests and locals. So it's got a real energy, good place to meet people.
Nice. A converted warehouse sounds interesting. What about something a bit more like a standard hotel, but still hitting that value mark? Yep. Number 3, Hotel Mistay's Premier Akasaka. Mistay's is a pretty well-known chain in Japan. This one's in Akasaka, very convenient. Modern rooms, quite distinctive design inside. But the real surprise here for a budget-friendly place, it has an on-site fitness center and a convenience store right in the lobby. Things you'd usually expect in a pricier hotel.
A gym and a conveni in the hotel. Okay, that's super handy. What if you want private rooms but still like that social vibe, maybe like the Wise Owl place?
Then number 4, Nui. Hostel and bar lounge is perfect. Another beautifully converted warehouse, this one's in Kuromai. It's famous for its amazing double-height bar and lounge area. Seriously popular spot, attracts a cool crowd, travelers and Tokyoites. Great place to just hang out after a day exploring.
Sounds cool. Okay, we've had city buzz, warehouses, anything maybe a bit more peaceful, different view perhaps. Definitely. Number 5, the Share Hotel's Lure Tokyo Kiyosumi. This one offers something pretty rare in Tokyo, especially this price. Riverside views. It overlooks the Sumida River. It's got its own cafe restaurant too, and a riverside terrace. Really serene feel, nice escape from the hustle, and a unique city perspective.
Riverside views. Lovely. Okay, how about something that feels less like a hotel, more like you're kind of living locally?
Good point. Number 6 is Hotel Greffi Nezu. This one feels more like a boutique residence, It's in Nezu, which is quite an artsy neighborhood. What stands out is the great shared kitchen and lounge area. They even have a pool table. Makes it easy to maybe cook a bit, chat with other guests, feel a bit more settled in.
Pool table. Okay. Now, you mentioned Dormy Inn earlier with the onsen and ramen. Where does that fit in?
Ah, yes. Number 7, Dormy Inn Premium Shibuya Jingome. Right in the heart of the fashion district. This is where you get those premium touches on a budget. It has a natural hot spring bath, the onsen for guests, and yes, that signature free late-night ramen. Seriously, such a treat after pounding the pavement in Shibuya all day. It's a real taste of Japanese convenience and comfort.
Okay, free ramen is definitely a selling point. What about something really different, like truly unique for Tokyo accommodation.
How about urban glamping? Number 8, Glamping Tokyo Asakusa. Yeah, it offers this unique urban camping kind of experience, but still super central in Asakusa. It's basically a modern hostel, but some rooms have these fantastic terraces with great city views, the kind you usually pay a lot more for. Proof that budget doesn't have to mean boring.
Urban glamping with city views. Interesting. All right, last one, number 9. What's the final gem?
For the final one, number 9, it's something really special, and Don Ryokan. This is an award-winning, genuinely authentic Japanese inn experience, but right in the city, an urban ryokan in the Taito area. It's more than just a bed, it's cultural immersion. They offer classes like tea ceremony or flower arranging. There's a hot tub. They even rent bicycles. It's a fantastic way to experience traditional Japanese hospitality without having to travel way out to the countryside.
Wow, an urban ryokan with classes. That sounds amazing. Okay, so that's 9 incredible options. So really the big takeaway here for you listening and maybe planning that Tokyo trip, it seems like Tokyo's affordability isn't about sacrifice, right? It's more about being smart. You absolutely can soak up Asakusa's traditional atmosphere, get your geek on in Akihabara, hit Shibuya's fashion scene, and still sleep well in a quality room without, maxing out your credit card. This deep dive really gives you the tools to kind of bypass that Tokyo's too expensive myth. And remember, if you want all the specifics, the booking links, more details on everything we covered, just head over to therealjapan.com. The full guide is there.
Yeah, and I guess our final thought on this is, look, finding great budget accommodation in Tokyo, it's not just about saving yen. It's actually a window into Japan's amazing hospitality culture, its knack for smart design. These places often offer really authentic, surprisingly delightful experiences. It just shows you don't need a massive budget to really connect with the comfort and culture Japan is famous for. You might even find some unexpected gems along the way.
So what does this all mean for you? Well, maybe that Tokyo trip you've been dreaming about. It could be way more affordable and maybe even more authentic than you ever thought possible. Thanks so much for tuning into the Real Japan podcast. And hey, for loads more fantastic tips and insights on traveling in Japan, definitely subscribe to Rob's Japan Travel Bulletin newsletter. It's totally free, comes out every 2 weeks, and it's packed with great stuff. You can sign up easily at therealjapan.com. We'll catch you on the next deep dive.